Alright, so we got a first impressions video. Basically, remember, unboxing, getting a good first impression of some sort of product or firearm. So as you can see, we've got there's actually two of them, but we're only going to look at one, S&W Bodyguard. This is honestly maybe the second time I've really had my hands on one of these, but only the first time while I've been making videos. So we will get started right about now. Alright, so, standard cardboard boxes, some of the smaller firearms come in. In the box, we've got, like we always do, a lock, a fired casing, which you don't always see anymore. I think these are actually a transfer. These came in as used firearms. Interesting side note, so the whole purpose of the fired casing to, like, help solve crimes and stuff like that, apparently has never been used to solve a single crime. So they actually stopped doing it. It was never proved useful. Interesting. So the smaller gun, I've seen this with the Ruger LCPs as well, where it's got a Cordura type zip carrier case. Now again, I think these are used and they only have one magazine. I'm not sure if that's if they normally come with two, but we got a little flush mount floor plate in there, and then the pistol itself. So super small form factor. This is that pocket pistol there, 380 auto, very small rounds, very small footprint of that gun. Reference for size, I'm a little over 6 feet tall, a little above average size. Easily fits in the palm of my hand, basically. I'm looking around the bench for something of size reference other than my hand. No big deal. Anyway, you get a basic idea about how big I am. It's got the extended magazine floor plate. It doesn't even get that third, or rather your fourth finger on there, your small finger. You basically are only going to have two fingers on that gun with that even with that extended. If you had the flat floor plate, it would be one and change on there. So with the small size of these guns, one of the issues that we can see is, even though it's a very small round, the 380 ACP, in such a small form factor, can have pretty good recoil. Very snappy is usually how people describe these mouse guns, is something you see them called sometimes. One thing that I really like a lot about these is the integrated laser. There's a button on either side, and we've got constant on and a pulse, and then off. Okay, so that button actuates from either side. You could use your thumb on your support hand or your trigger finger. Either one is going to work. Now, for such a small gun, it has big gun features. We've got a standard mag release, 6-round magazines. We're clear. Our slide release, or slide lock and release on the side there, you can actuate very well. Our takedown lever, and these are non-safety versions, but you can see where the thumb safety would be. Unlike some of the other guns in the class, it has full dovetail sights, so you can swap them out with different sights if you choose. Overall, like I said in other videos, I'm a Smith & Wesson fanboy, so I'm a little biased, of course. But in the class of gun this is in, there's a handful of choices, and this is definitely one of the better ones. In my opinion, from what I've handled, and from listening to other people who either own this or the Ruger LCP, they're both excellent choices. I like the fact that it has the, quote, big gun features on here as that option there. So a couple of minutes left, about a minute left. We'll talk about the trigger real quick. Super, super long, double action only pull. Now watch this reset. That's not the reset. All the way out there is the reset, with just a little bit of slack afterwards. And that's actually kind of a safety feature of these small pocket carry guns, is that really long, really heavy trigger pull. If you were not a good idea to just carry this any gun just loose in your pocket anyway. But even in just a fabric pocket holster, making sure that there's that the gun's only going to go off when you want it to go off. So is this a target gun? Absolutely not. Is this a great backup gun? Absolutely. Remember what the gun's purpose is. This isn't a competition target gun. This is a backup gun, small purse carry, if you're carrying a purse. Man or woman, we'll go there. So backup gun, small gun, excellent choice there. So that's right at 5 minutes right there. So excellent choice in that mouse gun 380 auto backup category. Give it a look if you want. Get your hands on it at a gun store. Remember, you might like something else more. This is just my first impression, or a early impression of this gun. One of my best friends owns this, loves it for backup in hot weather. Goes into shorts a lot easier than a full-size gun. Serves its purpose well. All right, so that's it for this video. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below or email me directly. Like, share, subscribe, the usual. And have a great rest of your day.